What the hell are we looking at here? I'll tell you all about it. Alrighty, so in these times of everything being so damn expensive, I had to figure out a way for us to save a little money. So I found that Costco Business Center sells these things called chubs, and these are super cheap. Look at that, $4.59 a pound for 10 pounds of really good quality. This is 80/20 ground beef. Fantastic. You don't get much better than that. I actually went to one of the local grocery stores here in Orlando, and they were selling it at $10.99 a pound. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this up and put it on the scale, and we're going to break it up into 10 individual Ziploc bags with the dates on them. And let's kind of get into it together, and then we'll do a little fast forwarding to get to the second part of this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a pretty sharp knife and guess, we're just going to guess here, what about a pound is off of this heaping piece of meat, and then just weigh it up. And I'm obviously a little over here. So we're going to take off the wrapping, and Jenny usually puts a plate on it after I do that. And take off a little bit of the meat so we get to our 1 pound. And then what Jenny will do is she'll take that meat and stick that in that Ziploc bag and label it. And we use this for taco night. We use this for other things. I've told you I was going to talk to you about the Ziploc bag with the ground beef in it. That's what we're doing. So that's how we make this. So we're just guessing again to figure out another circle or another pound, and then we squish this up and I drop it in there, and then Jenny kind of takes all the air out of it a little bit. Let's go ahead and weigh this up. Looks like I got a hair or something in there. That was my fault. That's on me. Actually, I think that was a piece of plastic. And we're a little light. Actually, we're a lot light. So let's see if I can nail this. Cut another little sliver off here and stick it on top. And look at that, on the money. Boom, 1 pound, perfect. And then let's go ahead and get into this. So we're gonna do this 10 times. So that was number 2. And then I like to cut the chub in half. And this, by the way, the knife I'm using, this is the only thing I use this knife for. I don't use it for anything else. It's one of those forever last knives. I've had this knife for probably 20 years. It's really dull as hell, if you're wondering. It's supposed to be super sharp, but it's dull. Yeah. So it works great with the plastic. No chance of me cutting myself with it. And you can see we're just plugging away here. So yeah, you can just go into your local Costco. If you don't have a business center around you, you can go to local Costco and go to the back where the meats are done and ask them for a chub of ground beef. And normally they do have it in stock if they don't have a business center in your area, because that's how they ship them. They ship them in cases, just like you saw that big long tube. That's how they get shipped across the country. So usually there's 10 of the chubs per case. So that's how they get them. So a lot of times they really don't want to get rid of them because they don't have that much ground beef. But if you beg enough, they will give them to you. And it's a really good deal on the price. I'm just lucky that we have a business center here. So we're almost done here. The one thing you want to make sure you do is you really pat and keep the air out of the ground beef as best as you can. That's really important because once you put it in the freezer, you don't want this to go bad anytime soon. I would say this in the freezer, this lasts for about 2 months. So just keep that part in mind. And that cutting board is gross, but that's all right. So now what we're gonna do after here, we have all of them done. I change my gloves and I roll out the air, and you can see I'm doing that here. I'm just rolling out everything, get all the air out, and basically vacuum seal it with the roller. This is just, I just don't want you guys to have to watch 10, regular speed. But this works really well, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer, and then we're done. It's pretty simple. This takes all of maybe 20 minutes of your time, and yeah, and that's it. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Any questions, hit me up in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. See you guys later. Have a great one. Deuces!